When I was a child, I used to harbor resentment towards my grandfather. He would constantly impart to him what I considered mundane lessons about life, diverting my attention from carefree games in a world that can be particularly challenging for young individuals today. He would repetitively emphasize the importance of simplifying others' lives through his advice. However, it was only after his passing and decades later, when confronted with the harsh realities of life, that I comprehended the true value of the words he had inscribed in his diary. I finally understood why he was so determined to teach me these lessons. He was a highly respected figure in our town. A wise man distinguished his remarkable gray beard, who ardently desired for me to grasp these life lessons at the earliest opportunity. Listen carefully, son, and remember this, he would say. Life is like a book. Some chapters are sad, some are happy, but a layer necessary for the full story. Learn how to change a flat tire on your vehicle. If you don't value your time, neither will others. The strongest people are not those who show strength in front of us, but those who fight battles we know nothing about. If you can dance and be free and be embarrassed, you can rule the world. I believe in being strong when everything seems to be going wrong. I believe that happy girls are the prettiest girls. I believe that tomorrow was another day, and I believe in miracles. A girl should be two things: who and what she wants. Ignore the glass ceiling and door work. If you're focusing on the glass ceiling, focusing on what you don't have, focusing on the limitations, then you will be limited. The most alluring thing a woman can have is confidence. I always wanted to be a femme fatale, even when I was a young girl. I never really wanted to be a girl. I wanted to be a woman. Champions keep playing until they get it right. Females are the most beautiful, gorgeous creatures in the whole world, and I think that we are gorgeous no matter what size we are. Women must try to do things as men have tried. When they fail, their failure must be but a challenge to others. Women are the real architects of society. Strong women don't have attitudes, we have standards. Don't think about making women fit the world. Think about making the world fit women. Bring your whole self to the experience, because the more we do that, the more that people get to see that, the more comfortable everybody's gonna be with it. I am not free while any woman is unfree. Even when her shackles are very different from my own, I have chosen to no longer be apologetic for my femaleness and my femininity, and I want to be respected in all of my femaleness because I deserve to be. If you want something said, ask a man. If you want something done, ask a woman. Once I learned to like me more than others did. Then I didn't have to worry about being the funniest or the most popular or the prettiest. I was the best me, and I only ever tried to be that. If your actions create a legacy that inspires others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, then you are an excellent leader. In too many instances, the march to globalization has also meant the marginalization of women and girls, and that must change. You don't have to be pretty. You don't owe prettiness to anyone. Prettiness is not a rent you pay for occupying a space marked female. The pain you feel today will be the strength you feel tomorrow. Turn your wounds into wisdom. When writing the story of your life, don't let anyone else hold the pen. Don't put off important medical checkups. Practice self-compassion. We are all human, and everyone makes mistakes. Time heals almost everything. Give it time. A good laugh and a long sleep are the two best cures for anything. Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for your peace of mind. Sometimes we're tested not to show our weaknesses, but to discover our strengths. The calmer you are, the clearer you think. Learn to cook a few basic dishes. It's a valuable life skill. Sometimes you have to let go of something good to make room for something better. Women have discovered that they cannot rely on men's chivalry to give them justice. Think like a queen. A queen is not afraid to fail. Failure is another stepping stone to greatness. I encourage women to step up. Don't wait for somebody to ask you. Always be a first-rate version of yourself instead of a second-rate version of somebody else. Women are leaders everywhere. You look from the CEO who runs a Fortune 500 company to the housewife who raises her children and heads her household. Our country was built by strong women, and we will continue to break down walls and defy stereotypes. Learn to embrace your own unique beauty. Celebrate your unique gifts with confidence. Your imperfections are actually a gift. Above all, be the heroine of your life, not the victim. We must reject not only the stereotypes that others hold of us, but also the stereotypes that we hold of ourselves. I raise up my voice not so that I can shout, but so that those without a voice can be heard. We cannot all succeed when half of us are held back. Women that believe in each other can survive anything. Women who believe in each other create armies that will win kingdoms and wars. A woman with a voice is, by definition, a strong woman, but the search to find that voice can be remarkably difficult. There is something special about a woman who dominates in a man's world. It takes a certain grace, strength, intelligence, fearlessness, and the nerve to never take no for an answer. Never tolerate disrespect, not even from yourself. Listen more than you speak, for wisdom often comes from silence. Create and stick to a personal budget. What other people think of you is none of your business. Kindness is a language that the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Worrying is like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. The best view comes after the hardest climb. Courage doesn't always roar. Sometimes it's the quiet voice at the end of the day saying, I will try again. Never lose your sense of humor. Laughter is the best medicine for the soul. You'll never find a rainbow if you're looking down. Always pay off your credit card debt. It'll save you trouble later. The best revenge is massive success. The more you give, the more you receive. The heart that shares is the heart that's full. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. In the future, there will be no female leaders. There will just be leaders. The beauty of being a feminist is that you get to be whatever you want. And that's the point. My mother told me to be a lady, and for her, that meant be your own person, be independent. A woman with a voice is, by definition, a strong woman. Stay strong, stand up, have a voice. Strong women, that's who I really respect. If you don't see a clear path for what you want sometimes, you have to make it yourself. A strong woman knows she has strength enough for the journey, but a woman of strength knows it is in the journey where she will become strong. I'd rather regret the risks that didn't work out than the chances I didn't take at all. You must love and care for yourself, because that's when the best comes out.